Hi loves! Okay, today my intro is going to be really fast because today is Sexuality Saturdays! But Sexuality Saturdays doesn't just have to do with sexuality, it also has to do with gender identity, and that's today's segment. Today's segment is gender talk. So we're going to talk about being trans, non-binary, genderqueer, everything under that umbrella. And so today was just going to be like a kind of round it up, just so that when I'm talking about this in my other segments, no one's really confused. And so let's start. Okay, so LGBTQ. I feel like people forget about, BTQ and also A, but like that's another topic. But the T stands for transgender, First of all, it's not transgenders, it's not transsexuals, it's not tranny. I want to point that out because those are considered offensive terms and just not correct. So let's just start that off there. Non-binary is a catch-all category for gender identity not masculine or feminine outside the gender binary or cisnormativity. I can't say that word, so we're not going to say it. But basically, I don't fall. Usually, we're assigned male or female. I fucking hate that term, but we're assigned girl or boy at birth. People who are non-binary don't fit under that label. They don't fit under the woman, the girl or boy category. So they're in between or wherever on the spectrum, so that's what non-binary is. Cool? Great. Some people, I want to point out that some people who are non-binary don't consider themselves trans, and that's completely okay. I'm not here to tell people what they should and shouldn't identify as. I just identify as trans, and I know other people who don't. That's still kind of a controversial topic within the trans non-binary community. But whatever a person is comfortable as identifying as, I'm not going to tell them what not to do. Just for me personally, I consider myself trans. So, being trans goes way back, like way back. But I'm going to talk about a guy named Michael DeLillo. I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm really shit at pronouncing names. But he was one of the first trans people to have sex reassignment surgery, also known as SRS. And so this was in the 1930s. So it's not gender reassignment surgery or any of that, or taking testosterone or whatever. It's not a new concept. It's something that's more available now, but it's not a new concept. So I just want to point that out. So sex reassignment surgery is a procedure that changes one's body to better reflect a person's gender identity. This may include top surgery, which people might get breast augmentation, meaning they get bigger breasts, or removal, which they remove the breast tissue. Also, bottom surgery, which is the change of genitalias. He did this in the 1930s, and he had to go through a lot of like loopholes, and I'm gonna go through that in another video. But it's kind of disrespectful to trans people now and trans people in the past to say that being trans is a new fad, because Michael, I'm pretty sure, didn't do it as a fad, because no one back then, I don't want to say no one, but it was not common. It was something that was looked down upon, and yet he did it anyways. So it's not a new fad. I want that stigma to go away. So there's that. Also, with sex reassignment surgery, not just trans or people who identify only as women or people who only identify as men do. People who are non-binary sometimes do go under sex reassignment surgery to appear more masculine or more feminine, and sometimes they do take testosterone to look more masculine, or hormones for women to appear more feminine. That's all up to them. I'm not gonna just because someone is non-binary and chooses to do that doesn't mean that they're less non-binary or whatever type of bullshit that there is. It's whatever they're comfortable with and whatever they're comfortable with expressing themselves. To end this off, we're going to discuss a lot of gender identities over the weeks, pronouns, stuff like that, anything to do with gender, being trans or non-binary, anything like that. And we're going to discuss so many different gender identities because there's a lot out there. There's gender queer, there's pangender, there's agender, there's bigender, there's demi-boy, there's demi-girl, there's intergender. There's so many gender identities out there, and just because someone doesn't understand it or they don't think it's real does not change the fact that it is real. Like, people who don't believe in non-binary or being trans should stay the fuck in their lane. Okay, so that's the end of my video. Sorry if I talked really fast, sorry if this is long. I was really trying to cut it down, but I really wanted to like do the get most of like the basics of it so that over the weeks that we can understand, or you guys can understand what I'm talking about. But thank you so much for watching. As always, if I say something problematic or something that wasn't correct, please call me out on it. Leave it in the comments. You can find me, I'm gonna post my social media down below, and you can like be like, hey Kiana, what you said wasn't right, and here's what you should have said. And I'll be like, oh shit, my bad. And I'll put it in the description down below. And I'm only human and I'm forever learning, and maybe what I said right now was not 100% correct, but I'm okay with being called out. So if you want to, go ahead, that's completely fine. But again, find my social medias down below. Look at my Tumblr because I post a lot of photography, and please like, subscribe, and all that jazz. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I love you all. Bye.